Good morning, everyone. I'm gonna give you guys a little recap on the new episode of Gakusen Toshi Asterisk, which is on episode 5. Now, I'm pretty sure y'all might be surprised why I'm actually having this up early. Reason being, I have something very important to take care of today in about like a couple hours. After this, I gotta go watch the other thing and then do that and then upload that as quick as possible. If anything else, let's continue. Okay, at the beginning of this episode, we have to it that these guys that I think like what's her name again? Claudia ends up having a meeting with these other these other presidents from these other factions apparently, and one of them has a really bad mouth, and I think one of this guy who's given the title of a holy knight warns the guy to keep his mouth zipped up, otherwise he'll literally put a beating on him, you know. So he stopped doing that, and it seems like there's a meeting that's involving the upcoming festiva or festival involving a fight, you know. So I'm thinking in my mind, oh, this is gonna be interesting, you know. Nothing really important around, but involving artificial intelligence, one of them brings up. As for Ayato, he ends up going in a hurry right now because he has to meet up with Julius right now. He ends up bumping into this girl, which I get to find out more info about later. They end up having a little short one-on-one duel. Well, it was a practice one, that is. Ayato managed to hold himself for about 3 minutes at most with his full strength. So that's the limit right there, which I do not know why. Forgive me, guys. I'm really tired right now, and I really. Anyways, continuing the duel, Ayato did get Julius at a checkmate point. So yeah, understandable. Then there was a little funny scene about Saya coming along with Lester or something, and Lester tries to give out a thank you in his own certain way, which is really ridiculous. And we end up getting interrupted by Claudia along with these two new people, Camilla and Ernesta. They seems like they are doing a couple of things here and there, but Ernesta was actually behind the attack of these mechanical dolls whatsoever that attacked him like a few episodes back. And I'm thinking in my mind, what the hell? Are you serious about this right now? Kind of annoyed me a lot, but you know, and her persona seems to be really annoying too. So I don't know what to give right now, you know. And eventually, there was a scene between Saya and Camilla Pareto. Well, Camilla ends up insulting Saya's father, especially if she can't forget about his actions or something. And Saya tells her to you better retract that statement right now. But Ernesta tells Saya that she's not really that stubborn. She's really stubborn to do so. And if you want her to retract that, then you best to defeat her in the festival or duel festive, you know. And yeah, apparently Saya wants to team up with Ayato, but apparently that was not gonna happen, which is really funny because we have to it that Julius is the one that's teaming up with him since he asked her or she asked him. I do not know what. But towards the end of the episode, Ayato was given some information, which might be important though. I didn't really look into it as much since it's early morning and I'm really tired right now. We have to it that Kirin we have to it that this girl named Kirin Toto, which was introduced at the beginning of the episode, is being abused by her uncle, and Ayato tells him to knock it off right now. And later on, when the guy looks up his info, he's actually surprised about it, and he says, I'll stop the violence," since Ayato tells him to do that, if you could defeat Kirin Toto in the duel. And apparently, Ayato takes her on reluctantly, and I'm thinking in my mind, I would have taken her on either way, because if there's any other chance, then this might be the only point. But let's just say Ayato could actually hold his own against her for only a few minutes, but his full power and that those chains whatsoever will kick in and cause major problems later. And later on, he got his badge sliced up, and which seems like which is one of the ways to win a duel. And apparently, we get to find out that Kirin Toto is actually the #1 ranked warrior or fighter in their school, in Ayato's school, and I'm actually surprised about that. I'm like, this little midget. Well, I should not be saying that, but a lot of people could be underestimated if they're all small. So that's one thing for sure to be surprised about. I didn't know she was actually ranked number one, but to see her stand her ground against Ayato, I gotta say she has some very intense training skills or something. But besides all that, that's all I could really find in this episode. So until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. So I'm Alpha Zito. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Right? Peace out. Bye bye.